They are not ready for prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time. That's the name.
Prime time.
Prime time. What time is it? Showtime. Prime time.
It's XL Prime Time, featuring Joe C.
I'm having nightmares right now.
Matt Hayes.
Big asses, big thighs, yeah.
And Leon Searcy.
Bed Bath & Beyond. Nothing says football like scented soap.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
Well, the Combine has come and gone, officially in the books. This time last week, we were saying the same thing about the Olympics. Your sports calendar flies, people. You guys know that. You went from the Super Bowl to the Daytona 500 to the Olympics, now the NFL Combine, which has been described as Leon, the underwear Olympics, right? That's basically what it is. And
For sure.
it's where you go and fall in love. Combine eyes, as I like to always say. There are a lot of people coming out of there going, you know what? I think we're going to draft this guy.
Well, you know what did happen, though? A lot of the press and the people and the scouts got out of Dodge by Friday, knowing that the lineman came in on Sunday.
Yeah. No respect.
No respect.
No
one wants a guard. There you go, Jerry. You're thinking.
Yeah.
No one wants a guard till you need a guard. All right? I watched it all. Sunday, I got up about 10, breakfast, workout. 1 o'clock it started. I watched it from 1 to 2.
Did you watch Jennings with that beautiful flock of red hair
I
just
saw it,
flying
bro.
all over
Yes,
Lucas Oil?
Yes.
I'm telling you what.
That mullet is.
I could be his barber, all right?
Who did he play for?
He's an Iowa Hawkeye.
Okay.
Is he a tackle or a guard?
He's a guard. Well,
Yeah,
you know,
guard.
Draft him.
He played outside. He's being viewed as an inside guy because that's just what happens, okay? They grow them like they grow in the cornfields out there.
Turned down millions in NIL, by the way, two straight years, just to stay at Iowa.
Oh,
because he loved Ferencz and he loved what they were doing. And...
Okay, but he had to get some NIL there.
Sure, he did, but
okay, I got you.
not near what he would have gotten elsewhere.
Right. Mm-hmm. So because he loved Ferencz that much.
Yeah, like if he went to Alabama or Texas or something, he'd have gotten 2 or 3 times what he got.
Yeah, first off, he is a shampoo superstar. Okay, he's got Head and Shoulders endorsements written all over.
Plus,
yeah,
he does, bro.
He's also, by the way, pre-med. He's like a sharp dude.
Well, I put him in my mock. I think it was last week, and so the mullet is not lost on me. And I tried to bring, who was it? Tate Rutledge. Is it Rutledge? Rutledge. Out of Georgia last year with that big old beautiful mullet that he had. Is there another position out?
Ended up being a starter, in the NFL.
Oh yeah, he's up there. He's up there in Detroit, along with a couple of other starters that instantly walked in and became good players for them. Is there another position group, Big, that you can think of that would rock the mullet the way a lineman does? Like, this is not even a defensive lineman thing.
Linebacker. You got 2.
Yeah.
Well, you have 2 that have rocked the mullet.
That wasn't a mullet. That was long hair.
No, that's just long hair.
You got
because I'm with JJ.
Gardeck, and you got
you got
what's his face? Anzalone.
Anzalone
And Gardeck.
Yeah, and
I would say quarterback.
But they're not mullets.
We have Minshew.
Okay. I'm still talking about his linebackers, but I agree with that. That's a good mullet.
Yeah, Gardeck might not be a mullet.
Yeah.
Or Anzalone, neither one.
Yeah,
of them.
they're just good, just big hair.
They're just
yeah, they're straight big hair heavy metal. But
they're straight out Fabios what they are.
But honestly,
in the 80s we had a lot of quarterbacks with mullets, though.
Yeah, the Jim McMahon.
Early 90s, yeah.
The Jim McMahon mullet. But I'm just
because there were a lot of men in the country with mullets, JJ.
Yeah.
So if Leon, the offensive lineman, since it's like VIP status to have a mullet, because the offensive line is really the only one that's rocking it these days.
Yeah.
Could you have? Would you have?
Too cool for the mullet. The afro, though. The mini fro.
You did have the mini fro.
The mini fro.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
The only reason I said it is
because...
That
picture you did.
No, I didn't have mini fro. That was a fade.
Oh, that was a fade.
Two cuts on the side.
Come on, Matt.
Yeah, get
Apparently,
it right.
AI is giving me Quinn Ewers rocked a mullet.
I think I'll go with that.
His first year,
yeah. Grayson McCall.
Yeah, Grayson McCall. You know what I love is I love the hockey
Dan
players.
McGuire, of course.
Hockey players don't care.
No,
it just transcends decade after decade after decade.
That is true.
Oh, we have Mike Gundy. What position did he play?
Yeah,
coach.
He's a man.
He played. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, it's telling me, briefly sported a quote Anakin Skywalker like mullet. So not the official old
Joey
school
football
mullet.
can do whatever he wants, man.
Yes.
My point is, quarterback to me is the most mullet of positions.
You might be right.
It might be.
might be
But I
right.
just know that these dudes that have come in these of late, man, it's a whole nother stratosphere of mullet. And by the
We've
way,
evolved from just the regular mullet. We're in a whole different world.
I think the most impressive thing about the combine when he was running the 40, that they had the mullet moving in slow motion. It was a beautiful thing.
And don't think for like research and development, if he was part of NASCAR, they would have
Yes.
put a drag quotient on how much that slowed him down.
Oh, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you got the Gator Nationals this weekend in Gainesville. He
That's
could
all
not
about
fly
the
with
drag.
that, man.
Yeah.
Could not fly with that.
Now, speaking of NASCAR quickly, this will be the last time we bring it up, but that guy won
I
again.
love it.
What the hell is that about? Reddick.
You know what it is?
3 races, 3 wins.
You can pull the soundbite from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan said, "This is a whole new NASCAR world, man."
He's like, we're winning in the court,
Yep.
and we're winning on the track.
Yeah.
And he's won more there than he ever did in Charlotte. And so it's unreal what he's done. And I give Reddick all sorts of credit because that's 3 different courses.
Yeah.
You had a road race, and then you had Atlanta, which is, what is Atlanta? A mile and a half, something like that. It's not tri-oval.
And then a super speedway.
And then, of course, Daytona. And so, hell yeah, you got to give him a lot of credit. It's a cool story.
And I thought when he won Daytona, it's like, okay, he won on the last lap when there was a wreck. We always see these no-name dudes win a Daytona, but I mean, I did not see this coming.
But it's like I told you fellas, and I do believe this. He drove his fanny off at the end. He wasn't just flat-footing it. He drove it the way he needed to at the end.
Looked like you out there.
Oh, yeah. I would love
Don't be ridiculous,
yeah.
JJ.
Which
So,
we do have to get
wasn't that
into.
crazy.
It's in St. Johns County, right? Where
Yeah.
they're starting to throw people in jail for speeding. And I sent Joe that. I'm very worried about you.
I did appreciate the advance warning, the
Yeah.
notice, because I told JJ, I said, I've seen a couple of people on the way to work get pulled over, and it was 100% out of the ordinary. I'm like, what's going on? I haven't seen this because I'm up and down the corridor. I call it the corridor all the time, and I hadn't seen it. And I'm like, note to self, that kind of deal. And then all of a sudden you find out old Sheriff Hardwick is locking
Taking him
people
to
up.
jail for speeding. I guess if you go over 100 on the interstate, which to me doesn't seem
Is that wrong?
crazy.
Was
I mean,
that-
I feel like almost every time
Yes,
I'm
that's
on the
wrong.
interstate, I see somebody going at least that.
was that bad?
Yes,
Should I have not
Yeah,
done
that's
that?
bad.
Yes, that's bad.
So anyway, I get it. Don't go over 100. Okay, don't triple digit you.
We're not trying to be Athens, Georgia
Right.
here.
And because I do see guys fly, man, and they are all like they. I don't know what
If you see them flying past Joe, they're really
they're
going
in trouble.
fast.
They're in trouble, and I don't know what the numbers are, but I'm sure like one of our nooners would figure this out, like AAA or whatever, just as far as safety ratings and whatnot. But from State Road 16, which is where the outlet malls are, to where Buc-ee's is, where World Golf Village is, and maybe even all the way up to 210. So that would be a 3 exit stretch. There are more accidents there on 95 than I think any other 3 exit stretch. So maybe somebody can back. I'm telling you, it is never not happening accident wise in that little stretch.
It's a super
It's
speedway.
ridiculous. Yeah, and I tell you guys all the time, this is supposed to be a freeway. It's what they would call it, the interstate, where you could just kind of get up there and just crank. No red lights. It's never that way
Yeah.
in that little stretch.
Bro, when we came back from Callahan and taking the highway,
Yeah.
I mean, when it was pouring down rain, people were driving insane, bro.
Insane.
Insane, bro.
Which,
Ridiculous.
By the way, we have to get back to what happened at the end of Friday's show.
Yeah.
So you guys were doing crosstalk. Speaking of Callahan, amazing event, by the way.
It was.
Tons
Had
of
a great
people out
time,
there.
yeah.
Great event. Bomb
and
Royale.
You guys are doing crosstalk as the rain's coming down, and you're like, I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here. And then all of a sudden, blank. You guys just
Oh,
went off the air completely.
So I'm
I
gonna
did
explain
crosstalk.
Power went off.
I'm desperately trying to
But-
get equipment out of the rain, and I apparently hit the
So
the,
it was
power
Matt.
cord.
That's
Yeah.
not
This
what
whole time I thought it was the weather that
Well,
knocked
that's
It
what
you
Joe
was.
said. I just
I
believe
don't know
Joe.
what Matt's talking about. It was the power. All the power went out in the whole building, and we were left out there. I don't know what Matt's
Exactly
talking about.
right. But it was.
Hey, you know what? If you had to finish the show for 30 seconds for me to save the equipment, then I think Steve Griffin's gonna be okay with it.
I've heard Leon try to end the show.
No doubt, no doubt. JJ,
What's up?
you the man. I appreciate you. I'm sending it home, baby.
Is that how we're
I was
signing
told to
off?
wrap it up.
You're saying-
That's how. Hey, that's how we signing it off, baby. I'm new to this game. Huh?
All right.
You gotta give me a couple more reps.
Wrap it up.
That's right.
That
So
was
good.
like what?
That was you
4
and Shannon
years
Snow,
That
ago.
was an
right?
infant, huh?
That was you and Shannon Snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was in infant stage back then. I
That
didn't
was
know,
Sonny's
I didn't know how to
start.
send it back to the house.
Yeah.
All
that's
right,
Sonny's
JJ.
start.
That's when I was with Joe going 90 miles an hour on the interstate going to the airport to get to the Army-Navy game.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I was told to wrap it up.
Big Surf made it
Hilarious.
the next day.
I
It
did.
was awesome.
I did,
It was
absolutely.
awesome. All right. So if you did have your eye on the combine and something struck you, let us know because we're going to kind of go over some things. I got 40-yard dash times for the offensive linemen, for the mullets of the world, for Big Surf to peruse that we will get into. And then you kind of have a little bit of an idea, like you kind of spotlighted.
Yeah,
players.
I spotlighted different players that had good combines, but still a projected second round somewhere in the area where we're going to draft them. And I picked by positions, guys, positions that we of need in the second round.
All right. I love it. So we'll get into that coming up. It's XL Primetime, Mocama Beer Company Monday. Speaking of Nassau County, they are up there ruling the roost. They're right there on South 8th Street, the beautiful tap room, coffee early. They're serving pints from noon on. They got entertainment. They got so many things going on, including a little arts and a little market that they will do. Just check out their calendar right there at mocama.com. You can pick them up if you're shopping for great craft. A local brewery, Mocama Beer Company, up in the Dena.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford. It's the First Coast's biggest event of the year. The Players Championship. Track your favorite golfers and get live Southeast Orthopedic Specialist leaderboard updates. Teed up by G&H Tire Service, Michelob Ultra, and Sawgrass Asset Management on 1010XL.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Hi, Jacksonville. This is Dr. George Bari, an orthopedic surgeon who is fellowship trained in sports medicine by the Dr. James Andrews. Wintertime is upon us, and you may notice you wake up in the morning with some aches and pains in the shoulders and knees. If this happens to you, don't forget, stay mobile to try to reduce stiffness in your joints. And if that doesn't work, come see me at Bari Orthopedics, where we can treat you with cortisone injections and platelet-rich plasma injections and other non-invasive needs. Visit me at bariorthopedics.com.
If you love the Jags, if you crave the NFL, we make a show for you. It's Jaguars Today with experts and insiders. Locked down by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
I'm Stacy, and I want to tell you about my fogged up window fiasco at my house. I called up Mac at Baker Glass. He told me all I needed was a glass replacement. The process was so easy. All within a few days, they came out, measured, called me with an estimate, cut my glass, and came out to install the new ones. Now my view outside is fog-free thanks to Mac and his crew at Baker Glass. And my neighbors think I got some fancy new windows.
I'm Mac with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Hey, it's Angela and Brian Wall. How many companies do you know in this day and age that actually want their potential customers to call their competition and get quotes from them?
That's what WonderWorld wants you to do. WonderWorld knows there are other window companies out there, but we also know those other guys. When compared to WonderWorld, they can't offer you the quality at the price that WonderWorld can.
And with Window World, you get the absolute best guarantee there is in the window replacement business.
If anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows, 5 years from now, 10, 15, 50, Window World and I will be there to fix it for you. You get peace of mind with Window World, and to top it off, Window World windows increase the value of your home. So look what you get with Window World. Quality windows, low price, the best guarantee in the business, energy savings, and an increase in the value of your home. A win-win for you.
Call Window World today and get your free in-home estimate or see them online at windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors. Are high-interest credit cards and other loans sucking the life out of your finances? It's time to say no more. Let Loan Pronto tap the equity on your home and get the cash you need now so you can pay it all off. Hey, it's Prosser here. Corey and Jack called Loan Pronto in a matter of days. They had $160,000. They kept their 3% mortgage intact, didn't even need an appraisal, and with all that cash, they wiped out all their credit cards and 2 car loans, saving $2,000 a month. You can do it too. LoanPronto.com, the rapid equity loan program, can get you $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 in cash. Chloe and Ethan just did it. Consolidated all their high-interest debt into one super low monthly payment, giving them an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine, pay off all the credit cards, slash your monthly payments, breathe easier. Get your life back. Interest rates are at 3-year lows. Call Loan Pronto today, 904-999-1500. That's 904-999-1500, or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
All right, this happened about an hour ago. The Lions are sending running back David Montgomery to the Texans for a 5th-round pick.
So Ian Rappaport says they'll receive a 4th-rounder and then a player in a 7th-rounder. So I'm wondering if there are multiple. Yeah. Listen, I love it when these two guys, remember, Indianapolis, the Starbucks, they had a dust-up last year. Remember that?
I remember
Wasn't
that.
it the rap sheet?
No, that
was
was
the rap sheet.
Jordan
Schultz.
Yes.
And the rap sheet?
Yes.
Listen, you go against the rap sheet, you're going to feel the wrath.
You are. Ain't no doubt about that.
Now, there was speculation that Rap Sheet might be hired by ESPN now because I guess NFL Network's merging with them. And one of them was quoted as being like, imagine both of us working together. Yeah. That would be like the Avengers. Yeah. It's like, dude.
No way.
You guys
did not say
Yes,
that.
he did. Like, you guys are not superheroes.
If
you guys went away, the NFL would be exactly the same.
It's listen, this is as close as we get to Ron Burgundy, okay? In terms of, other than Hicken in the streets, ready to fight somebody, him and Pross. This is the closest we get to it. But the idea.
Hick isn't a dork. Hick isn't a dork.
No, that's true. But I'm saying, that's why I put him in the Ron Burgundy category, okay? You kidding? I have mucho respect for the Road Scout. All right, so back to David Montgomery. What do you think when you hear that? First off, Big.
It's a huge acquisition.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And there was chatter. He was trending on social that he wanted out of Detroit. And he said he didn't, but he did.
Yeah, that's a huge acquisition. You talk about the guy over the last 3 years with Detroit, average 4.5 yards a carry. He's got 33 touchdowns and almost 2,500 yards. So I mean, he's going to be the bell cow with Texas now,
which is different than what he was there.
Yeah, because he shared carries in Detroit.
You guys know that I love the Honolulu Blue and what they were able to do up there. And Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, talk about a 1-2 punch. When I originally bet on them 3 seasons ago was when he first got there. He left Chicago, signed as a free agent. He's still, only 28 years old right now. But the way they would work it was Jahmyr. And then they maybe third series.
It was like 2 series Jahmyr.
Yeah.
1 for Montgomery, 3 series Jahmyr, 1 for Montgomery.
Yeah. And
he scored more than 30 touchdowns in the last 3 years.
Yeah. Honestly, that is productivity.
Yeah.
And this last year, if you go back to the Texans side of this, and this is what we care about most, the AFC South, is that when they lost Joe Mixon, they lost Joe Mixon. He never was able to come back. He had a pretty dang good year. In 24, he left the Bengals went to Houston, was okay. And then this past year, it was just by committee. And they had to go with Woody and Chubb and whoever else they could. That is interesting.
By the way, this is their last year of throwing money around.
Yeah.
The Texans.
Wasn't interesting.
Right? This is their last year of throwing money around. All the money they spent last year in free agency, now they're doing this because next year they got to pay their quarterback. And then that ends.
Yeah.
And the whole throwing the money around in free agency stuff ends.
And guess what? They still probably got to make a decision on how much they're going to pay that guy.
Come on. Don't be ridiculous. They're paying him.
You don't think so?
I think they're paying him. It was just a brutal environment there.
Right, but I think these types of questions were asked here.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that. Yeah, about Trevor.
Yeah.
Is he the guy that deserves the money? And then we said, who else are they going to go get?
Yeah. And you have to make the choice. I do understand what Matt's saying, which is what Duval said about Trevor at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't necessarily say goodbye to a guy when there's been a lot of bad all around him, and who you're going to replace him with. And so CJ's got to answer that bell too.
Plus, they've had a major injury in the receiving corps each of the last, I think, 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they lost Nico Collins for how much of the previous year? Maybe all or most of the.
No, most
of 24 it was, right?
I'm gonna probably say about half, something in that neighborhood. He had a hamstring, and then remember the other guy that had the devastating injury was Tank Dell.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
That dude, and that may have been on Thanksgiving or Christmas Day or whatever. Thanksgiving probably. It was a horrific injury in the back of the end zone with his knee. Just got destroyed. But Nico had been up and down with the hamstring, and then he got hit and concussed late in this season, and also was a question mark. But look, all these, whoever these quarterbacks we're talking about, they have uneven performances and rosters that are hit with injuries that they got to deal with and figure it out.
Yeah, but you remember the rookie year of C.J. Stroud, we were ready to anoint him, crown him, because he had so much success, Pro Bowl, All-Pro, and then eventually the NFL figures you out. You get film, and then that's why you got to add to your arsenal, because once they get film on you, they figure you out, your tendencies, where you tend to look, right, left, your progressions, how long you hold on to the ball. I think he got exposed these last couple
Remember
of years.
when he was going on like his media tour after his freshman or after his rookie season, and that's when he took a shot at Fred, and like he was on every show, just really smelling his own farts.
Yeah, like he was the second coming.
I gave him the Freddie T. curse.
You did.
He got it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in the league 3 years. His touchdown interception ratio is 62-25. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, but he hit the reverse button. After year one, they were expecting MVP level. He was one of the more betting favorites to
He
win
missed
the
3
MVP.
games this year too,
and he just took steps back.
One of the games that when the team beat this team.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he had the concussion, and old Davis stepped right back in and picked up right where he had left.
They won like 3 games, right?
It was crazy, and I think they might have. Well, yeah, they basically went on that win streak with Davis because that's when it started. Because Jacksonville, I want to say, finished with a 1 game less winning streak, 7 versus 8 or 9 versus 8, whatever the number was. It was right there, and that game started that streak.
Well, what about the playoffs? The last 2 games of the playoffs, didn't he have like 9 turnovers?
Yeah, he
had 5 fumbles.
The Patriots game was
abysmal.
one of the worst played games in the history of the league.
And you've never seen. Like, if you as a player, you do not want to see the look that he had on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Your leader, your quote leader at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
He
looked disheveled.
You better believe it. He did not know what to do in that moment.
Which, do you remember that clip of him after they played the Bears? And I think it was Caleb's rookie year, and they're meeting at midfield after the win, and he's like sunning him, like, "Oh, don't worry.
It'll
be better. One day you'll be like me." And it's like, dude, now, wow, the tables have turned.
Humbling.
Very.
It really is. But
life comes at you fast.
Turntables have turned.
Yes. Yeah. Say it again.
I said how the turntables have turned.
Yeah. But to the Montgomery part of this, that run game will help.
Take
pressure off them. Yeah. I think it's fantastic that the Texans are like, all right, they see their window. This is it.
And it's the same thing that if you want to just put Liam Cohen and the run game / running backs being highly utilized here, not just running the football, but also catching the football. Don't forget who led this team in receiving touchdowns.
Etienne.
Yeah.
Etienne.
So he put them in a position to be successful. And what did it do? It helped Trevor mightily. And so, yeah, from that standpoint, getting something good in the backfield to either hand it off to or toss it to will help C.J. Stroud. And so, look, the AFC South, you want this. You want to see what you can do, how you can answer the bell. These are 2 playoff teams that basically have roughly the same over-under win total, probably the same odds to win the AFC South because they went toe-to-toe.
Yeah, they don't know how much longer Hunter's going to last.
Yeah.
They've got to pay Anderson at some point. They've got to pay Stroud at some point. Like, they've got some contracts coming up. So this is kind of it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so the essence of it is that these teams, and let me just give you the other half of this. They moved Titus Howard, a former number 1 draft pick that they drafted. He was a top 10, if I remember right. and they move him to the Cleveland Browns. And so the offensive line has been a work in progress, either meh, or below average for the Houston Texans if you go back over the last 2 or 3 years.
They moved. This is new. Howard. They moved Howard, the right tackle.
Yeah. So he.
Okay.
No. So now he's agreed. He and the Cleveland Browns. He is going to pick up extra cash. Let me see if I can find the numbers on this bad boy, because he is going to. He had signed a pretty big deal, a $63 million contract, and the Texans and the Browns have agreed. As Nick Caserio is going to send Titus Howard to Cleveland in exchange for a 5th-round pick. And going to go up there and wear a Browns uniform for Todd Monken.
Okay. He might have been one of the more solid tackles of offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been one of the more solid ones.
So a $63 million deal. He's guaranteed a huge chunk of that to stay. And remember, they went and signed Cam Robinson a year ago, only to see him not be able to hang on to that job.
Mm-hmm.
So they're moving stuff around.
Yeah, they are. Who was their left tackle that they moved before Cam got there?
It was Big Dwayne Brown.
Was it Dwayne Brown?
I believe so.
The Texans?
Okay. Yeah, I believe
it's
so.
Tunsil.
Tunsil, that's what I'm talking about. Tunsil.
Oh, okay. Dwayne Brown was on.
Dwayne Brown.
Was he on the other side? Anyway, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may have been what
I was thinking about Tunsil.
Yeah.
They had moved him, so. Okay.
Tunsil was really the bright spot that they had for that offensive line for quite a long time. But there they are. They're trying to figure it out. All right, Big, get to some of your combine eyes.
Okay.
Guys that you started looking at if this team is looking around pick 56, the Loggeman slot.
Yeah, the Loggeman slot. I like that. No, what I was doing is I was looking at guys who performed pretty well at the combine, but who still had second-round grades. So I was looking at guys. So my guy, I'm going to go with one of the guys that we definitely need a defensive end, need a pass rusher, right? So this guy had, he measured at 6'4", 253. All right. The arms, I guess I got to say arms. Arms are a thing now, I guess. So wings, where his arms are 33 and 5/8. He's very explosive. He had a 40-inch vertical, a 10-10 broad jump, and ran a 2.5, 240. You've got Malachi Lawrence, defensive end out of UCF.
I like that guy. At least I've heard good things about him. South Florida.
Productive player.
Yeah. A bull that could come in here and hopefully be like a bull off the edge. That'd be kind of nice.
Now, one of the scouts did say, they talked about his explosiveness, getting off the ball, say he's still a project in the run game.
Okay.
That's a little concerning.
All right. Let me just see, because you put that Malachi Lawrence in there as far as one of the guys. All right. I'm going to look and see what I put down as a note for him, because there were other people talking about him. That's for sure. All right, give me another one.
All right, my second guy. All right, I'm going with wide receiver here.
Okay.
All right. I know we're going to have with a BTJ. Might have to go in the second round, get you a wide receiver. So this guy's 6 foot, 196 pounds, 5'9" and 5'8" hands, arms, 30 and I don't know why we're doing that one. But he has a 75-inch wingspan. He ran a 4.4 240. He had a 1.55 split. He jumped a 37.5-inch vertical. It's Omar Cooper, the wide receiver out of Indiana.
He's a guy that is rising, and some people may have put him as a late second rounder, maybe even early third, but he is on the move. Take a look at the number of games he's played. Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want another?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll give you one more.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Well, I was looking for intel.
All right, we got a DB. All right, we don't know what's going to happen with Montero, Buster Brown. Might need a DB.
Yeah.
All right, second, third round, whatever. Okay, so I went after DB. This guy's 6 foot 201, has 9.5-inch hands, has a 7 and 1/8 wingspan. He ran a 4.35 40. A 1.52 10-yard split, 41-inch vertical, 10.5 broad jump. Dylan Thielman. Thielman. Yeah, Thielman, the DB out of Oregon.
Okay. I don't know that I know a lot about him, but if
player.
you're looking at that cornerback position, obviously.
But this thing with Cooper. Cooper will be around the second round. He's not going to be around after that.
Well, no, that's what he's saying.
No, that's what I'm saying to you. Like, if you're going to pick him the second round, I'm saying, yeah. But, I mean, I thought he was just, I think Thielman will probably be around after the second.
After the second?
Yeah.
Maybe get him in the third?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe a good DB?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, you want him if it goes 56, if it's 81, wherever it's at. That second day or second night selections that you get to get up to the podium 3 or 4 times, depending on how you go about your work. Second and third. Okay, think of what they've got.
Yeah.
They got quite a few. They can end Friday night with 4 draft picks, maybe more, maybe less. We'll see where it goes. But that's what they're looking at as a possibility. So, all right.
Those top 100, they've got to play.
Yes.
It's on capacity.
Yes. All right, let us know what you think about that. 6'4", a receiver, a DB, a rush end, all those positions. Are they of need as far as you're concerned? You can let us know if you are a Jaguar fan and you were watching the Combine over the weekend. It's XL Primetime on a Mokama Beer Company Monday.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford, the #1 place to buy your next vehicle. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios, brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Spring is almost here. Is your yard ready? Lucas Tree Service, a family-owned business with over 45 years of experience, is your local certified arborist for tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for residential or commercial properties. Protect your home, boost your curb appeal, and get top-notch service from a Jacksonville company. Make sure your trees are healthy and safe before summer hits. Schedule your tree inspection today at lucastreeservice.com.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Shoot your shot with Prize Picks and get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5. That's right. Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. Don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Prize Picks. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch your winnings roll in. It's just that simple. And now, Prize Picks has early payouts. If your lineup is off to a hot start, you have the option to cash out before the game even finishes. At Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. You can choose Flex Play and get paid even if one of your picks misses, or Power Play for the biggest payouts. And all Prize Picks withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use promo code 1010XL and get $50 in lineups instantly when you play $5 in lineups. That's promo code 1010XL to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play $5 in lineups. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Spring is when everything comes back to life. Flowers, sunshine, and sometimes septic problems. If your home is on a septic system, a quick pump out now can save you from a nasty mess later. Duck Duck Rooter is the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida. So you know you're calling a company you can actually trust. Schedule your spring septic clean and get $50 off septic tank pumping. Do it now and keep spring smelling like spring. And not like, you know what. When you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Brett Michaels, live and amplified tour with special guest Tesla. This Sunday night, St. Augustine Amphitheater. Voted one of the most electrifying and engaging shows on tour. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com. Brett Michaels and Tesla. The party starts now.
Be the first to discover the best new home community in beautiful Green Cove Springs. Highland Trail, where the rhythm of life slows down. Enjoy green spaces, luxury pools, pickleball courts, winding trails, and more at livehighlandtrail.com. Choose from 3 premium builders, just starting in the 300s.
Oh, at Highland Trail.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space and just haven't pulled the trigger, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures right now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business. Spring will be here before we know it. So give them a call today and upgrade that area that needs it the most. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit.
Paid for by NHTSA.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mocama. Check out their great craft in the tap room at Fernandina Beach.
They are up there on beautiful South 8th Street as you enter the historic part of Fernandina Beach. Cruise through there from the digs that we were treated to over in Callahan with Palm Royale, and then moved over there and slid on into Mocama to check on them, see how they got it going on a Friday afternoon. It's always fun, that's for sure. Check them out, Mocama Beer Company. All right, Big. We're going to get into a handful of 40-yard dash time, some other things out of the combine, some of the thoughts that you just put out there, you guys reacting to it on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010. But I need you to repeat for the folks out there what your 40-yard dash time was when you ran it at the combine. Did you run, it was at your pro day?
Oh, my pro day. Well, my pro day and my combine was a miss. My pro day, my combine 40 was terrible.
Okay.
It was a 5.19.
5.19?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's not bad.
It's not good.
I agree.
Yeah. But then at my pro day, I ran a 4.92.
See, that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I remember. 4.92. So for what it's worth, as I look at the fastest 40s from the offensive linemen, Big Sirs would have been, let's see here, you would have been 4th fastest among offensive linemen this year. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So Logan Jones out of Iowa, 4.90. Spencer Fano out of Utah, 4.91.
Which he's supposed to be the first tackle taken.
Yeah, I believe so. He's the one that's been mocked up there, Fano, among the top 10. And then Maui Noah's been up there. But they view him maybe as an interior as opposed to a tackle. And then I'm just going to call the dude out of Arizona State Max, because I have no shot with the last name. He an anchor? I have no idea. Anyway, he ran 4.91 right there with Fano. And then
Ahianeka is called, isn't it? Ahianeka?
Yeah, looks like that.
I'm going to go with that. I didn't know whether to put the or the at the
Nigerian names, man.
Oh, and we have seen from the Pacific American and those that have come from the, like you said, Nigeria, any of those that have come over from Africa or wherever, they're
not making it easy on us.
No, there are definitely some interesting names, that's for sure. Monroe Freeling is another guy that I like, 4.93 out of Georgia, and he does look like he is one of those guys that could immediately be plugged in. You got guys from the SEC, Jalen Farmer out of Kentucky ran a 4.93. So as long as you were running a 4.92, these guys are to you.
I think the most important thing when it comes to offensive linemen is probably their 10-yard split.
I agree.
Because there's never going to be a time in the game where we're going to run 40 yards.
No.
Ever. Unless we're going to celebrate.
Right.
All right? A touchdown.
Yeah. When you saw Freddie T take off against Miami.
Yeah, but I'm not sprinting. I'm jogging while he's scoring the touchdown. Absolutely.
By the way, Spencer Fano, he may not be the best tackle on that team. There are a lot of guys who like Caleb Loma, who's also coming out.
Okay.
Who's a first-round projection. And Loma's a left tackle. Spencer Fano is going to be probably a right tackle.
Fano. How come I don't
I think
see...
it's Fano. I told you wrong
earlier.
I think it's Fano.
Yeah, Fano?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about where you put the thrust on the name. Which vowel are you going to pick? So you're going to go with Fano. Okay.
I'm going to go with Caleb Lomu.
Okay. So he ran...
He's the other Utah tackle.
Yeah, he ran a 4.99.
Which is good.
Yeah.
How was it split? They don't have it split on that.
No, not here.
Not here.
But it goes back to what you said.
What's his wing, Joe?
Yeah,
Give me his wing.
Yeah, all I'm looking at is his 40-yard time. See, I have these discussions from time to time with TLD, and the lovely Diane, she'll ask me a question. I'll say, well, that's all I know. And you know what happens after that? 4 more questions.
Right.
Yeah. No, I just said, that's all I know. Okay. I'm looking at one graphic.
And I'm telling you, I want his wing. Let's get it, man.
Yeah. So I'm looking at one graphic.
I'm looking at Fano's verticals was 32 and the broad jump was 9.3. So he's pretty explosive. Yeah. That's not bad for a tackle.
Right. And so
he's what, 6'6"?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, he's a big cat.
Okay.
All you got, if you went on NFL Network, they've got everything. You ready for Caleb Lomu?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 6'6", 313. Arm 33 1/3. Hand 9.5. Production score is 76, which puts him at eventually be a plus starter.
Mm-hmm.
That's their projection.
Day one starter?
A plus starter.
Okay, plus
which
starter.
Is more than a day one.
Okay.
Plus starter is it's legit. This is the best way to say it. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a Lance Zierlein
40,
grade.
40-yard dash, 4.99. 10-yard split, 1.74. Vertical jump, 32.5. Broad jump, 9.5. No wing, Joe.
No wing?
No wing.
Well, how about the wing of Markel
Concerned
Bell?
about the lack of wing.
Yeah. How about the wing of Markel Bell? All right. 6'9" out of the U. 346 pounds. Wingspan 87. And an
8.
Arm length 36.
747.
Arm length 36 and 3/8.
That's pretty good.
And where do you have him projected?
Me?
Yeah.
He'd probably be a 5th, 6th, 7th round pick.
After you saw him in the Senior Bowl in the first place?
Yeah, man. I was discouraged, man. I was looking forward to the fact he was a Miami Hurricane. The first one-on-one drill at the Senior Bowl, he stepped to the mic, and he got ran over, bro. I mean, I think it was a defensive end out of Michigan.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's 6'9", but he plays 6'9". You can't play 6'9" in this league.
They can get you up in the air and then go right around you.
Absolutely, get right underneath you, and that's what happened. And Michigan got he ran him slap over and walked and put his feet on his chest like it was a welcome mat.
So he is what you would describe as a project, or
he would have to be a project.
Yeah.
I think 6'9", 340, but he plays high. He doesn't have really a solid trunk to like stop bull rushes, but he has long, effective arms.
Right.
But people can get underneath him, and that's concerning.
He's from junior college, so he wasn't like a huge prospect.
Yeah,
he played great for Miami the last couple of years.
He still needs some grooming. That's all.
So you're saying he wasn't a through and through the U guy?
Oh, I claim him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The other
I
guy,
respect the guys that come from JUCO a lot more than the regular transfer portal guys for some reason.
if they put in the
Like
work,
it just shows they really had to work their ass off.
yeah. Generally speaking, it's grades that kept them from going to a bigger
Most
school.
of the time, probably.
I'd rather have the better player.
Well, there's been some junior college players that have been pretty
Yes,
good.
I agree.
Cameron Newton, you ever heard of him?
I agree. I'm just saying I'd rather have the
Cortez
better player.
Kennedy.
Boom.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those guys, and especially now we'll never know it because they try to expunge the JUCO from their record.
Aguilar.
So they can
He's
get,
like, that didn't happen.
so they can get a 17th year of eligibility. The other guys,
By the way, he was at the combine.
Mhm.
He was at the combine throwing. Yeah.
Aguilar?
Yeah.
okay, so he was already
He's given up.
He was already invited,
Yeah.
even though he was
Yeah.
appealing. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Was he getting booed by the fans as well?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Carson.
Notre Dame fans.
Of course,
just
Notre Dame
hilarious.
fans.
What were they?
Well, Indiana
They were
fans.
booing
Huh?
Carson Beck.
Yeah, but Indiana fans primarily.
Indiana fans don't exist.
Yeah.
They were Notre Dame fans a year ago. They're still Notre Dame fans.
Maybe.
What are you talking about, dude?
But-
There was like 50,000 of them at the stadium in the championship game.
Yeah, 2 years ago they were wearing Notre Dame stuff.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Maybe.
agree with you.
Maybe.
Come
But
on,
I,
man.
I think
Don't
These
you
people
say
didn't even
that.
exist.
the Hoosier
Did you see
fans.
this stadium 3 years
Dude,
ago?
they're the
Indiana fans would not boo Carson Beck. What do they have to boo him for?
Well, here's the
Notre
reason.
Dame fans would be the ones.
Dude,
that would boo.
Indiana fans, honestly,
Yeah.
vicious.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Here's the reason.
They are, man.
Warranted or not.
Since
They
when?
are.
Like, who are these Indiana
okay,
fans
so
you
they're-
speak
so-
of?
so
I've never met
they're-
one in my whole life.
They're legendary for their basketball, the way they.
Obviously.
Right. And it's the same with football now. It's the exact same.
They spent every dime they had to get to those games out in Pasadena and then obviously down for the championship game. But the main reason, if they are Indiana fans booing Carson, and this is where social media takes over, because he didn't shake hands with Fernando. Okay.
Did that happen?
Yeah, apparently.
At
least that was one of them. One of the
No, they make it
reasons.
up
Because
I think Carson Beck is like the most hated guy in college football, and he has been for a couple years.
Why?
There's lots of reasons why I think, but
Well, let's hear him.
I don't.
You can't just throw that out there. You can't leave that big matzo ball
Fine,
out
we'll
there,
go
man.
through it. Obviously, what happened at Georgia, he was paid a lot of money. I guess things didn't go great there, even though he only lost like 4 games. So Georgia fans hate him. Anyone who's the quarterback of the best team in the nation, people hate. So they hate the people who are against Georgia hated him. Then he went to Miami, got paid a lot of money, and he had a great car. What
It's
didn't he
the
have a nice
Lambo
car
versus-
at
it's the-
Georgia?
Yeah, the Lambo tour,
exactly.
yeah.
And then he had a beautiful girlfriend at Miami. People hate him for that.
Yeah, he
Just
thought.
like there's so many reasons that random Twitter people can hate this guy.
Yeah, and they blamed him for dating both of the Cavender twins. It was like they got him for everything.
And
he
the Cavender twins hate him now too.
Yeah.
Do you know
and-
whether he did or didn't?
And the wheels up, okay? Because he also had the jet deal.
He
All
did,
that
that's
stuff
right,
was
that's
going
right.
on. Yeah,
Love that.
yeah. So we
Right.
went Lambo versus the Gunner. 275,000 miles on my old pickup
He's
truck.
almost like the poster boy for NIL. Like what? I mean, he got what he got.
It worked.
Yeah.
Don't hate me for being me.
Yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
There
It
you go.
worked. It
Hate the
worked quite
game.
well. All right, we'll say hello to Denny Thompson on that subject just a little bit later on because he was on his way up there when we visited with him last week, and we'll get an idea of if the true boos rang out from inside Lucas Oil Field, if they were Fighting Irish fans or Hoosiers.
XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios. It's a test of patience and power.
Here they come, side by side for the lead.
This Sunday at Phoenix.
Oh boy, here we go. This is going to be tight right here.
NASCAR is revved up by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234 and 1010XL.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service, Instant Keys comes to you.
And that concludes the Joe C. Jack of All Trades show. Tune in next week where I'll be installing my own French drain.
Joe, wake up, man.
Hey, John, I must have dozed off.
We finished those projects you started.
Whoa, my seamless gutters are actually seamless.
And they're connected into underground PVC drain lines.
And my sprinklers. Wow, look at that coverage.
Next time, just call me first, Joe.
I will, but I ain't singing that song.
Clearwater irrigation
and drainage too.
Best Bet poker fans, the stakes are high this month as Best Bet dishes out over $700,000 between Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine's poker rooms. Feeling lucky? How about daily high hands, weekend winnings every Friday and Saturday, and go for the green on St. Patrick's Day, where a royal flush in clubs wins up to $5,000. See all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
The Players' Championship returns to TPC Sawgrass March 10th through 15th. Experience golf's most iconic stage with enhanced food and beverage offerings, interactive fan attractions, and an atmosphere built for every type of fan. See the best players in the world, including world #1 Scotty Scheffler, 2025 champion Rory McIlroy, and fan favorite Brooks Koepka take on the legendary Stadium Course and the famous Island Green. Tickets available at theplayers.com.
This is Frank Frangie for the farm in Okefenokee. Can you imagine owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Imagine enjoying fresh produce from the garden, fruit from the orchard, meats from the smokehouse. Every meal is a true farm-to-table experience all year long. Belong to a place where your family can choose nature over screens, spending their days feeding animals, picking berries, and fishing in the farm's pond. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. I'm celebrating a little anniversary this week. 2 years ago, I hit my goal weight with a Waco 180. 40 pounds gone, and now I know it's not 100-plus like Hacker, but 40 was my number. That was the weight holding me back, slowing me down. And the best part? Free maintenance for life. That's the difference. I didn't do it with meds, didn't do it with side effects, didn't rely on a shortcut that I had to stay on forever. I did it with a plan, awesome coaching, and learning how to eat in a way that actually works in real life. Awaken 180 knows you travel, knows you eat out, knows you have cravings. A real-life plan for real-life people. Maybe your number's 25 pounds. Maybe it's 40 like mine. Maybe it's over 100 like Hacker. Whatever your number is, we're proof you can reach it and keep it off without putting something in your body you don't want there. Awaken 180 works. Get your number at awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800.
Sports fans, ET here, and when I need to send a floral arrangement, there's only one thought, and that's Kuhn Flowers. A simple phone call or an online order. It's always easy with Kuhn. There's a reason Kuhn Flowers been doing it for over 75 years. Online at kuhnflowers.com.
After attending a Saturday Bumps and Bruises clinic by Southeast orthopedic specialist, my son's hip and shoulder issues were diagnosed quickly, and he's back playing. As a busy family, we really appreciate their prompt attention.
I've been having knee problems for probably 6 months, and I had heard about Southeast Orthopedics on the radio, and I gave them a call. They got me right in. Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. It was painless, and it's been doing fantastic.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mokama. Check out their great craft in the tap room in Fernandina Beach.
So those that booed got in there for free. At least that's the way it shakes out. The NFL, they have a little fan festival outside of Lucas Oil Field surrounding the proceedings with the NFL Combine, and then they let them in once they register. And you know what it is? Free admission means I want your data, and it's called NFL One Pass. And so then you get to go in there and boo your fanny off if you want to. But whenever
you have to give away your firstborn to Roger Goodell.
Yeah. Whenever I saw like shots of the stadium, there weren't that many people there.
No,
they might have been a little higher up. I'm not sure.
That's why when no one's there and like three people booed.
That's a hell of a thing, though.
They booed though. You could hear them.
Yeah, I heard them.
That's what I'm saying. It only takes a few.
You just go in there. That's like going on a job, someone's job interview, and just booing them, hoping they're gonna get their job.
At the interview.
That's what it is, bro. That's all it is. That's what it is.
Imagine you're in a job
How pitiful is
someone
that?
in the other side of the room going,
How pitiful is that? That you go on a job, someone's job interview, and go and boo them.
Say it's a hot job and a bunch of people are applying for it, and then they would stand out there and boo when you walk in and walk out.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, that would suck. If we're it's a
I'm
different
surprised
world.
they weren't holding signs.
Yeah. I don't know. But
IU national champions.
He did not shake hands with Mendoza, and it did not sit well with Hoosier.
I'm calling BS on that.
Or Notre Dame.
I just think that they're just booing because it's him, and they're there's no way it has anything to do with the handshake. I've never heard about.
Handshake him where after the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think I think what you could say is everything you list, check, 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 check. It's one reason or
Right.
another.
All of your other stuff definitely is part of it. No doubt about it.
Yes.
But it's
maybe that's also
when
part of
they're
it. I'm
shaking
just
hands.
saying, like, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I can't possibly be the big enough thing where people are like, I'm getting in there to boo his ass because he didn't shake my boy's hand.
What else is there to do in Indiana?
I guess it was cold this weekend, I'm sure.
Yeah. They got nothing else.
They're dealing with like 10s and 20s and temperatures. What else are they going to do?
They do go in there to
Basketball.
to check out the next round of talent, and I don't know what the overall attendance is over the 5 days that they're.
Well, you have to understand this: that Carson is family, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now that you came at Carson,
exactly.
I hate the Colts. I hate the Hoosiers. I hate the Pacers. I hate the Dream. I hate Indiana Jones.
The
How about that?
Dream?
Yeah. You do not hate Indiana
I
Jones.
hate anything Indiana. I hate them. All right, you come in I'm like the mafia. You come at somebody in the family, you get whacked.
So Kalen Clark.
Did I say Dream?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I say everything in
He's
Indiana.
dead to me too. Then
All right.
Harrison Ford. You hate Harrison Ford.
I hate Indiana. Didn't I just say anything Indiana?
Indiana Jones.
Oh, it's beautiful. You go against the family.
You go against the family. That's what you get.
That's exactly right.
So then, by proxy, you hate Sean Connery too.
Did I say it? What did I say, Matt Hayes?
He's part of the Indiana Jones.
Okay. Well, if it's part of Indiana
it's
Jones,
just strictly about Harrison
Bro,
Ford.
how could you hate Sean Connery?
I say I hate the movie. Anything Indiana Jones.
Indianapolis 500. Hate it. You hate IndyCar.
There you go.
He's a NASCAR man.
Yeah, I've always said that.
What about the Indy Supercross race? It's big.
Did I say anything Indiana?
All right.
There it goes.
Here it is.
Because we know
That's
you're
what
like
happened.
a big Supercross fan.
I'm just saying, you come at the family, I come at you.
Bob Knight.
I actually like Bob Knight.
He was awesome.
Yeah. R.I.P. Bobby. Bike week, though, as you mentioned.
That's where it is. That's where you're drawing the line.
You draw the line. You got to draw the line.
I'm seeing nothing but two wheels all around the nation's oldest as they come from Daytona and the Supercross, and they get ready for the race on the actual asphalt. There are bikers everywhere.
Our boy Middleburg still has you. He can put you on one of those bikes. He said he's got a safe bike for you. Is what he says.
There's no such thing. Safe bike.
Maybe one of those trikes.
Huh?
You see those dudes that ride around in the trikes?
Yeah.
It's like a three-wheel motorcycle. That's probably more your speed.
More speed.
What are they called? The cams? Are they
I'm
called
not
cam?
sure, but sometimes when you're at the beach, like they'll have like it seems like 100 of them.
Yeah.
Go down all at once, and
So y'all
they got lights.
me the last time
and
I
it's
was
a
in
whole
the fight.
show.
I was in a orange and blue trifle. I don't forget that. I don't forget.
You would be good in that. Remember that? We were.
I know.
Where were we?
Yeah.
We were in Daytona, right?
Yeah, we were near it. Yeah, somewhere close to it.
Well,
I think we were in Augustine. Were we in Augustine?
Oh,
we did.
That's right.
We
we were at that right with the oil folks, our famous, famous,
Yeah, exactly. That
famous
Well,
auto.
you'd look good with a Harley leather jacket on one of those things too, man.
So our dudes from
No helmet, big old unlit cigar in your mouth, just rolling down the street.
How about
that's
this?
what I'm
Our
saying.
dudes from Cycles of Jacksonville are having a demo day. I think it's in a couple weeks, and they're called Ural motorcycles. And they got
Ural.
sidecars.
Mm.
What do you think about you in a sidecar?
I'm not getting a sidecar.
Huh? What do you think?
I ain't no.
How
Are you
about
going-
you
I would be like a
driving
date?
with
You driving?
hack in a sidecar?
No, stop it. That's like we going on a date. I'm not doing
We're
that,
all
bro.
man's men here, right?
That's not happening.
March 11th and 12th.
And a helmet on.
We
with
may
the
need, to,
goggles.
may need to check out the sidecar action for you. All right, let's get into the 1 o'clock hour. Mocama Beer Company Monday. Say hello to the Whisperer.
XL Primetime is driven by Duval Ford.
We're a pack of scary, indestructible alpha dogs. Nobody's giving up around here, and don't you forget it, ever. You're Rex. You're King. You're Duke. You're Boss.
I'm 1010XL.
If you never saw Zeppelin live, now you can know what it's like. And if you did, relive the magic of Led Zeppelin live. Get the Let Out is back at Florida Theater March 8th. Get the Let Out. Find out what it felt like to see Zeppelin live. Get tickets now at floridatheater.com.
If your lawn took a beating this winter, listen up. Prosser here for Julington Creek Pest Control. They've just started the first of 3 rounds of premium granular fertilizer. No cheap liquid fertilizer here. Custom blended for Northeast Florida lawns. Their certified technicians apply slow-release nutrients. Rebuild your lawn thick, strong, and green over time. Plus, they protect your home from pests and termites. Call Julington Creek Pest Control today. Our family serving yours since 1984.
Balancing books and the grind of daily practice is what it takes to be a scholar athlete. Wednesdays on The Frangie Show, kept healthy by
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists
and the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
on 1010XL.
Beat the spring cleaning rush and call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. Hey, Hicken here. Springing forward feels better on freshly cleaned carpets and floors. Let Zero Res remove lingering grime and prepare your home for the brighter days ahead. Check out all of the raging customer reviews online. 4.9 Google rating. This month, $50 per room of carpet clean. Let's take 25% off hard floor cleaning, hardwood tile LVP when you ask for the 1010XL special. Call 904-287-5727 or go online at zeroresjacksonville.com. Spell it forward or backward. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Electrical problems? Call American Electrical Contracting. 737-7770. Small jobs or large, they do them all. Work with a locally owned and operated company that will wire it right at a fair price. It's not just a slogan, it's the way they do business.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Living on Amelia Island, having fun in Fernandina Beach? No matter what brings you to the fun, cozy town, make sure you check out the tap room at Mocama Beer Company. With a full flight of craft creations, from the Cosmico IPA to the Motor, the perfect Pilsners and Lagers, matching memories and some Mocama magic is what it's all about. Mocama Beer Company in Fernandina Beach, near the big water where the sun is born. And look for more Mocama craft at your local Total Wine or ABC Liquors.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World,
simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Jacksonville, Lacey here from Fourscore. It's game time. The TPC is taking over the town and we're bringing the heat. Closest to the pin simulator battles, drink specials, huge screens, great food, and a full bar. Hosting clients or entertaining your team, let Foursquare handle your TPC party. Private bays, full-service catering, and then straight into March Madness. We'll have bracket contests, buzzer beaters, cold beer, and the ultimate watch party vibe. San Marco or Gate Parkway, Foursquare is your headquarters. Visit foursquaregolf.com today.
Of course, Roland Reach Plumbing has awards from Folio Weekly and the Bold City's Best. Now, Roland Reach is also confirmed as the Google Guaranteed Plumbing Service. Because when you do plumbing right, the word gets around. That's Roland Reach Plumbing.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Zero Res. Cade Cunningham and the NBA leading Detroit Pistons defeated the Orlando Magic on Sunday night by a final of 106-92. Banchero led Orlando with 24 points, 11 rebounds, but also had 9 turnovers. The Magic will host Washington on tomorrow night. 73 degrees at 1 o'clock. Time and 10 brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson, driven by George Moore Chevrolet.
Our dude is in the house. Denny Thompson, quarterback whisperer. We come back from the combine full of steak. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
St. Elmo's shrimp, right?
Yeah. I'm good on steak for a little while.
Okay, so the biggest porterhouse, ribeye, Delmonico, filet. What'd you get? What's the biggest? Like when they put it in front of you, you went, oh dang.
Well, I didn't. So after the combine, we always do St. Elmo's, and I got the cowboy whatever.
Right.
I don't know how big it was.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
But about halfway through it, I was like, all right, this thing's too expensive to not finish. Like, I'm not, so I powered through it, man. But yeah, it put a
Was
hurt
that before
on
or
me.
after the shrimp appetizer?
That was after.
Okay.
Yeah, after. Before the vanilla ice cream with caramel on top.
I've never understood the whole St. Elmo's thing with the shrimp.
Me neither.
It's Indiana.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not
they're
ordering-
obviously like flying that shrimp in.
I'm not ordering a shrimp in the Midwest.
Right.
I don't see any reason to.
I don't disagree. I just,
You know
when
what I would do?
gotta do
By
it.
the way, the cowboy ribeye is 18 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're there, you do.
That's a big.
There's
You know
no
what I
denying
would
the
do
question.
if someone brought me a shrimp? I go boo.
Not only that.
So let's get.
If they brought it to you, Joe, you being the shrimp connoisseur that you are,
Yeah.
you'd love it.
Yeah. All right. I maybe if they're shipping it in daily, maybe.
It's
All right.
good.
What about the booze?
It's crazy.
Because, we got to at least start there because
Yeah.
Carson Beck's working out, and I saw the highlights, and heck, even NFL Network, I think it was Rhett Lewis and Bucky Brooks. As soon as they started showing highlights, they started talking about the booze.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, they introduced, I guess, everybody at first, and so the crowd booed, and I remember just kind of chuckling, being like, "Oh, that's funny." But they booed a couple people because you're Indiana and Notre Dame fans, right? So Notre Dame obviously
That
just
just goes
hates
without saying.
Miami,
Okay.
right? So and then you've got
They've
the
been
Indiana
butthurt for a
thing,
year.
and I guess handshake gate and all that kind of stuff, but. They booed that man. I'm going to tip my cap to their effort because they booed that man every single time his face went up on that board for the better part of 2.5 hours.
Okay.
It was
I respect
an
that.
impressive effort.
That's Mendoza. That's all Mendoza. Not shaking the hand.
Is it?
I don't
in
know.
your mind?
I have no idea. I don't.
I agree with you that the genesis of anything is Notre Dame v. Miami. If you're in Indiana, like JJ had been saying earlier, I totally get that. But I wonder how big it was that he was, quote, dissing Fernando.
I have no idea.
You don't diss Fernando, man, because there's always something in the air that night, and the stars are always bright with him.
Get over yourself.
Now Big Sirs is completely disrespecting Indiana.
Yeah, get over yourself. Listen, you've been losing this program over the last 100 years.
Yeah, well,
in
guess
the
what?
last
They're
2
number
years.
one right now.
Yeah, they are number one. Learn how to deal with success.
With a dub over your boys.
Act like you've been there.
Exactly. I tell you. Hey, but you know what I liked about it, though? Because I watched it with the booze and everything, and I got totally offended by that Carson locked in.
Yep.
In spite of it.
Yeah, I think it helped him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it created a little bit more of like a game-like environment in there.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I mean, I've been at this thing for I don't know how many years now, and I've never seen anything like that at the combine. I mean, it's you usually catch like the kid 2 years ago that beat the record with the 4.21. Or Anthony's year, or Talon even this year. There's some excitement from that, and then that's usually the extent of it. But just them booing him kind of added something to it. By the end, there's, opposite people cheering him. And then I think it also just kind of highlighted the day that he had. I think, everybody started paying attention to, oh, this guy's being booed. Oh, that's a dime. Oh, that's a dime. And next thing you know, you look up and it's like he had an incredible day. And really, I think he had a good week last week.
All right. So obviously we know what you said about Carson and his day. Give us some other. First, we'll start with who are the other guys that impressed you throwing the ball?
Well,
just throwing the ball.
To be fair, I only saw Carson's group. So I didn't.
So within his group, who
Luke
threw the ball?
Altmaier threw the ball really well.
Okay.
Really well.
That's the Illinois quarterback.
Yeah,
Another Midwesterner.
When Drew Aller catches it, there's very few things nicer than that. And he had a couple balls.
He does throw some really nice.
He really does.
And he's a big human being.
Yeah. And then, I thought, the Taylon Green stuff was just, and I've known Taylon, and we were talking to him the other day. I'm like, what are you going to do, man? What you going to go? And he's like, oh, I'll go 4-3. I'm like, yeah. I just kind of walked away. Like everybody at the combine says they're going to go 4-3, 4-4. And Joker did it. And he did it in the first time and then walked off. And then what was it? 42.5-inch vert, 43.5-inch vert, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Explosive.
He set the record, right?
Yeah.
The new record for that.
Yeah. Explosive.
All right. So who didn't throw as well as you thought they would? Not saying they're bad, but they didn't throw as well as you thought they would.
I mean, Haynes King, I think inside of 20 yards looked pretty good. And if it wasn't for Taylon, we'd be talking about him. He ran 4.47, I think.
Yeah.
Heck of an athlete.
He's going to be a tight end.
Not a great thrower. Didn't have a great day.
He might be a Taysom.
Yeah, he's going to be a Taysom Hill type player.
Yeah. But outside of that, I enjoy watching the receivers. If our guys aren't in, then I'll just kind of zero in on the receivers. Boy, the kid from Georgia, Branch.
Really? He's quick, man.
Man, give me that dude.
Yeah, he's got some quicks.
All right, they showed a couple of guys, Colby Young included, from Georgia. Did you see him?
I saw Colby during the week. Yeah, he's another one that's put together, looks good.
Because what's
the Oklahoma kid? Is it Burke? Is that an Oklahoma?
I think Burke is right.
Yeah.
Marcus Burke, right?
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dude can move.
So that's some of the speeds that they threw out there for the Georgia guys as far as Colby Young
Burks.
Yeah.
Deion Burks. Marcus Burks gets used
They measure miles per hour for the gauntlet?
I guess. And I that kind of caught me a little bit because I saw it. I'm like, I got to highlight that just to ask you.
19.7 miles per hour through the gauntlet is moving.
That's moving, bro. And there were a couple of other guys. Sturdivant from Florida, 19.30. Eric Rivers, 19.64. So there were a few others, but that's moving.
What do you think of Sturdivant? Speaking of Florida,
I haven't seen enough, but when he went in the portal last year, everybody wanted that kid.
Yeah,
everybody in the country wanted that kid. And you can see why. I mean, you can see he moves well, but I don't know. I didn't see enough.
Couldn't get him the ball either.
Yeah. That was a catch, though.
It was a catch.
That was a catch.
That he might end up being like DK. Like DK was a guy that
Chimray, yep.
Yeah, that it just kind of like Florida didn't get him the ball enough, and then
he had a good rookie year.
He had a really good rookie year.
Him and Cam hooked up a number of times up in Tennessee, and he in the return game as well. All right, so when you think like Ty Simpson is probably the most discussed guy, only had a couple of bad balls, at least according to what people say that saw him. They gave him a grade of an A. He's the guy. They all had a chance to climb. But did he have the most to gain if he threw well?
No, I don't think so. I think he was, pretty highly thought of before.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Right. But I
maybe
think
least to gain, actually.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I think there's probably tiers to this thing at this point, and it's going to be hard. Like Carson's going to be where he's going to be. He's got so much film, right? So now it's just a matter of meeting him and asking him the questions. But you're not going to learn anything football playing wise because the kid's played so much. Whereas like Ty is a little different. He's only got 12 games, 13
Not a
games.
lot of experience.
So there's a lot of questions there that through this process you can solidify that. Garrett's played a lot of ball. Drew Allar's played a lot of ball. You start looking at like the lefty Cole Payton, like he's got a lot to gain. Guys that you just didn't see a lot. And then when you see them throw, you're like, oh, okay, well, they at least belong, right, in this conversation.
Why are they obsessing on Ty Simpson? Like, Dan Orlovsky, who's a good dude, friend of the show, has him as like the number one quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know.
He said his tape looks better than Mendoza's.
I mean, I've watched the kid play.
He's played 15 games. Okay, so at the very least, he's a little bit higher than where AR was. and where Mitch Trubisky was, but not a lot. It's still one season. That's your
Trey
point,
Lance
Denny.
played
It's
16
still one
games.
season.
Yeah, and the last 4 weren't great, right?
No, they were actually bad.
Right. Yeah. I'm wondering the same thing. I'm nothing against the kid. And
nor
I didn't
do
watch
I.
him throw, but yeah, I've often looked at it and went like, why is he just assumed? What am I missing here? But I have not watched much of him at all. Now he spins it, he throws it.
Oh, he's got
throws
he got a good arm.
Yeah,
but
yep.
I don't know. I see that and I see the way he played, and I'm thinking, what are they seeing that I'm not seeing?
Yeah.
Or is it just because the quarterbacks? This is considered a down quarterback draft.
Yeah, like I said last week, though. I mean, we can say that. But, all the same people that are reporting on this at some point had Carson and Garrett and Klubnik and Nussmeier and like all these guys, they had them all number 1 at one point.
You can call him Gus Meyer. He'll answer.
Did you hear what he said when he was interviewed, by the way? He said in fall camp last year, he hurt himself. He couldn't throw the ball at all without hurting himself the entire season.
He had a core injury, right?
Yeah, every single throw he made, he was in pain.
And was it the
explains
tendonitis?
a lot.
Was it the Achilles tendonitis?
No, it was a core injury or something.
It was core?
I'm not sure.
Okay. For whatever reason, I thought he had 2 things, but now that you say the core, that probably just the general motion every single time.
Exactly.
Yeah. That would hurt.
Every time he threw the ball, it hurt.
Yeah. Huh?
People are blaming Brian Kelly for that.
I think Klubnik said he had injuries that he had to deal with as well. Who knows? Who knows?
Did he have to deal with him for all 4 years? Because he sucked.
Give me
for
a
all
break,
4
man. You can.
At least Nussmeier was good at one point.
I mean, he had 44 total touchdowns a year earlier. Klubnik did.
Klubnik.
When he led him to the playoffs.
I've never been a believer in that guy.
Not to be that guy, but there's one guy we've been talking about that had a UCL tear the year before. Like, we're talking about injuries here. Like, I mean,
with Carson. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the truth because he was able to come back, rehab like a mother, and did a pretty damn good job timeline-wise to be able to get back to where he needed to be. And then what did you just say about the MPH? His velocity?
Oh, yeah, he hit 60 miles per hour.
Yeah. How many do you know?
I didn't see everybody's. No,
Okay.
but I mean, if you're hitting 60, like the record is like 62, 63.
Okay.
The NFL games played in the high 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're hitting 60 and you can throw a ball 60 yards, both of which you did, your arm's not a concern.
That's pretty good. Yeah. All right, we'll keep it rolling. Quarterback Whisperers hanging out with us, Denny Thompson, on the Mokama Beer Company Monday, talking quarterbacks, talking combine. You guys can get in. 641-1010, hit the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford. Elite service for elite companies. It's golf's biggest stage this side of the majors, and 1010XL has you inside the ropes.
Get live Southeast Orthopedic Specialist leaderboard updates.
Teed up by Surfside Pools, San Jose Collision, and Lucas Tree Service.
At Hollis Pools, building a pool is personal. We sit down with you, listen to your vision, and bring your backyard dreams to life right here in Northeast Florida. Working with us doesn't feel like working with a contractor. It feels like working with family. Every Hollis Pools project supports Project Savior Outdoors, helping bring hope to our veterans. Visit hollispools.com. Hollis Pools, your vision, your pool, your escape. License number CPC 1461233.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
Give us your hot take.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
On the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm awake and I speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Be part of the conversation. 641-1010.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Jacksonville, it's official. Men's professional soccer is back with the USL Championship. Your Sporting Jacks Pro Soccer Club kicks off its historic first men's season on March 7th, bringing fast, physical, world-class soccer back to the First Coast. This is more than a new pro sports team. It's world-class soccer played on a national and international stage. Be there from the very beginning. Season tickets with seats starting at just $10 per match. On sale now at SportingJacks.com. Sporting Jacks. Pro Soccer, Pro Jacks.
The Florida Forum welcomes world-renowned chef and humanitarian Jose Andres at the Center for Performing Arts March 31st. His impact spans the globe as founder of World Central Kitchen, Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient, and global leader using food as a force for change. All proceeds for the Florida Forum benefit the Women's Board of Wilson Children's Hospital, supporting a new outdoor play area for behavioral health services. Get your tickets now at thefloridaforum.com.
Gold is now around $5,000 an ounce and silver at an all-time high. If you need cash to help pay bills, then you've got to go to the Estates Roadshow. Gold and silver, old rings, chains, even broken jewelry. Don't wait. Cash in while gold and silver are hot. Go to the Estates Roadshow Monday through Friday in 2 great locations, St. Augustine and Palm Coast. Bring your gold, silver, coins, diamonds, and watches, even broken pieces, and get cash on the spot. The prices of gold and silver are at an all-time high, so there's never been a better time to sell. No appointments, no fees, no pressure, just friendly professional buyers with over 35 years in the business. Go to the Estates Roadshow Monday through Friday in St. Augustine at World Golf Renaissance, just off I-95 and International Golf Parkway, and in Palm Coast at the Holiday Inn Express, just off 95 and Palm Coast Parkway. Get some cash in your hands today to help pay those bills at the Estates Roadshow. For more info, visit estatesroadshow.com and follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook for all upcoming events.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mocama. Check out their great craft in the tap room at Fernandina Beach.
They are up there, but they're also on the shelves. Total, ABC, Publix, Target. You can definitely check them out. Mocama Beer Company, cranking out some delicious craft. Of course, they've got music. They've got the arts market, art fair, and then the market outside routinely, as they got a beautiful piece of property right up there on South 8th Street in Fernandina Beach. Make sure you check out Mocama Beer Company. We got the quarterback whisperer hanging out with us. There's been a bunch of quarterback news. I think everybody out there listening knows exactly what we're talking about. You got Kyler Murray. They expect that he's going to be let go. They're looking at the numbers. Tua Tagovailoa is going to be let go from the Miami Dolphins. You've got Kirk Cousins being let go earlier. Anyway, Anthony Richardson has now been given permission to seek a trade. How much of that conversation did you catch wind of up there, especially with AR?
I mean, a little bit. We know, obviously know AR and his representation group pretty well. So yeah, I think it's a good opportunity for him. He's still so young too. I mean, he's younger than couple people in the draft this year.
Yeah, which is still crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully he finds the right situation, right type of offense that works for him, because I still think he's going to be a very good player.
I mean, some players, bro, just need to change the venue.
Yeah.
And we was talking about this last week that, he's still relatively young. He's still got a career in front of him, but sometimes, you want to cut bait with the team that drafted you and see if you can find greener pasture somewhere else.
Yeah, and the young thing too, you go in somewhere. I remember when he did his combine, we could not go in anywhere to eat because you have to be over 21 after a certain age to go into restaurants.
Yeah, which blew my mind when you told me that.
So when you're talking about a 20-year-old getting drafted in the first round and being the face of a city, it's a much different deal when they're 23, 24, right? When they've already experienced that whole thing for 2 or 3 years, and the maturation process that happens just as a young man, I'm excited for whatever the next opportunity that he gets is, and I think he'll ace this thing.
He's one of those guys, like you say all the time, like quarterbacks, you got to give these guys more than just a couple years before you say they're busts.
Right.
And, I mean, if you really want to look at it, Trevor's probably the perfect example. What happened
the problem, though, with AR is that we still need reps because of the injuries, right? I mean, if he could have gotten a year and a half of reps, 2 years of reps, one, I don't know that he'd be traded, but two, we'd be talking a much different game here because we would know some things. But it feels like it's just having a hard time because of the injuries getting consistent reps.
Yeah, injuries hurt, man, and not just physically, but from how you're viewed, emotionally, what they do, and so we'll see where it goes. By the way, we all just watched the mullet in slow motion on NFL Network as they were showing Jennings. And I'm telling you, this guy, whoever your quarterback is, if you got Jennings Dunker up in front blocking for you, dude, did you see that mullet?
Yeah, I did. I did. He was walking through the Performance Center one day, and it's just every eye turns. When he walks by, just every eye turns. It's glorious.
There's a sea of red that was running across the field at Lucas Oil. So mullet,
he's also a big dude.
Oh, yeah.
Massive. Massive.
Nice
Look at
punch,
him.
man.
Look at him.
And not only is he bringing sexy back with a mullet, he's going to rock the stash right along with it. He's got a little bit of a Minshew lineman look to him.
God, this cat has Duval written all over him.
I would be disappointed if he didn't have the stash. You have to have the stash if you've got that hair.
Did you? It leads me to this. Did you have a mullet back in the day?
I think I did. I did in Arkansas back in the day. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Party in the back, business up
Absolutely.
front.
Speaking of, my youngest son turns 15 tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Nice.
Walker.
Crazy.
Are you kidding? That happened way too fast.
I know.
Yeah. And I'm looking around, and yeah, we don't want to get old. We don't want them to get old. We had one of our little ones, Lemon, I like to call her, and she just barely turned 5, spent the night over the weekend, and she was just so stoked about it because she'd been worried about, and she just turned her older sister loose and said, I'm staying with Nona and Pops.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
There's a special birthday on Wednesday, I heard.
Yeah.
Somebody's turning 36.
This guy right here.
I couldn't hear what he said.
Yeah, birthday for JJ. He's leaving tomorrow.
I love the guys who announce their birthdays.
Yeah.
There's a special birthday
So if
coming
any
up.
listeners want to Venmo me.
Wait, what? No, so what's he turning?
So he's leaving tomorrow.
36.
36.
To go to Italy. And when he gets off the plane in Italy, it'll be Wednesday, 8 a.m., I think he said, and 36 years of age.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So like I said, drop it in the Cash App, folks.
That's
Nothing
the difference
wrong.
with your generation and our generation. In our generation, we were always like, whatever.
Yeah.
Your generation is, hey, it's my day.
Well, as long as
Cash
we're talking
App.
about birthdays, I might as well bring up,
And there's nothing wrong with the Cash App or the Venmo these days. That's for sure. I don't blame you at all. But if we do buy you around, what are we looking at?
very cheap.
Yeah.
So like
Really?
you can get like dude, you can get a liter of wine there for like $5, dude, at dinner. Yeah, it's absurd.
You're gonna get a $3.88 Venmo from somebody else.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I'll
You
get
know
half,
what?
I'll
Right.
get half
If
a liter
you,
if you want to get the
text
other
me
half.
where you are one of those days. Hey,
Yeah.
if you text me where you are one of those days, I'll buy you a bottle of wine.
Nice.
Denny said he's got half a liter if I get the other half. All right, so I'm in on that.
I got 5 on it.
I'm in on that. All right. So anyway, when you think about it, and Justin Fields will be on his 4th team when this
Yeah.
is all said and done. Kyler Murray, where does he go? There's chatter about, I don't know if you can say anything about AR up to Minnesota, but JJ McCarthy was supposed to be all of that, and now they're worried about him also in part because of injury, and they don't know exactly what they're going to do there, and then Tua's going to get cut loose.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. There's a lot of things that's going to happen in the next week. So that's the other thing when you look at like Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
I love to watch Kyler Murray. Like I don't know, is Kyler Murray? You can't sign him to be a backup yet, can you? Like he's not going to do that.
It's got to be a starter.
Yeah, he's got to be. So that changes things too, because is he good enough that you're going to go and give him starter long-term money? I don't know how this whole thing's going to work out for him.
Well,
He's
a contract,
very
though, isn't he?
intriguing.
Yeah,
He
he's on
is. He
contract,
is. But I mean, I don't know if they're
like whenever they release a guy, then you get to hit the reset button,
Right, but
and so
Like
he
is-
is. No
is
one's
Kyler
going
Murray
to
gonna go?
trade for that.
Yeah, is he going to go somewhere for 2 years, $40 million?
who's
Yeah,
going
he
to pay?
might.
Who's going to pay him $40 million for 2 years?
I mean, the quarterback, Mark. What do you think Daniel Jones is going to get?
40 plus.
40 plus, yeah.
The only question for him is the Achilles, and so they might put something in there that would, I don't know. You got to start X number of games.
He also played pretty
accelerator.
well last year
Yeah, he
too,
did.
though.
Yeah.
For 8 games.
Yeah, I know. When they got hurt.
It's just, I don't know. It's just an interesting. It's an
That's the
interesting.
Denny defense mechanism kicking in. I
No,
didn't see that.
no.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
Daniel
yeah,
Jones.
Yeah.
It's more me defending like the contract situations that you're going to have in free agency, because you're going to have people like Daniel Jones who agents can go, wait a second, that guy only played 8 games and he just got $40 million. And my guy's played 4 years of games and's got a lot of film. We should get also $35 million. I think it's going to take a minute to see where all this lands. It's going to be very intriguing from the salary cap perspective.
All right, so if you're the Raiders and you can somehow get rid of Max Crosby's contract, do you then just give some money to Kyler Murray while you're waiting to see Mendoza develop, or was Mendoza right in there day one?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know is Kyler Murray too good to do that? Is there going to be too much interest from other teams? If you're Pittsburgh or somebody like that, is there going to be too much interest from other teams for you to do that with Kyler Murray? I just don't have any gauge at all on how hot in the market Kyler Murray is going to be.
Yeah, because I believe, even though he's fun to watch, he doesn't do the one thing well that you expect and he was a high accuracy passer, had good velocity, all that type of stuff, but then it just slowly started to slip away because of injuries.
Yeah.
And these guys that are coming back from significant injury, a big knee injury, and then they sat him down this past year, basically to make sure he didn't get hurt again and let Jacoby Brissett take off. And so what offense does he fit in is a good question. What amount of money is someone willing to risk to pay him to maybe ride the pine?
Right, because there's only certain offensive coordinators who feel like their system is going to be ideal for him. Would you agree with that?
You would think that, yes.
So now you're narrowing down what was which is already just 32 teams. You're narrowing down to the ones who don't have quarterbacks, who have an offensive coordinator that fits your system. But if you get him in the right system, that guy's really freaking good. So it's just real. That's the one that I'm interested to see how it plays out on.
Yeah, and I don't know, who would you be more willing to take a chance on? Big, you throw it at us first. Tua.
The Jets, maybe.
Tua in a different situation. Kyler Murray. Kirk Cousins coming back from the Achilles, but he did play down the stretch last year. We're talking about the guys that are going to be available. Let's just keep those right now.
Throw AR in there too.
Okay, but I'm just thinking we don't know.
But that's kind of the point, right? Like, would you rather those three guys and what you know about them, or what could possibly come true with AR at 22 years old or 23 years old?
If somebody were to put an offense together where he could move a little bit, because he's proven that he can run and he obviously can make plays, who would you go? Who would you be willing to stake a claim on?
Tua,
Kyler,
Cousins,
and AR.
And your job is to win games now. Like you can't be like a 2 or 3 year thing. Then I would go with Tua. If your job is to win games right now.
Really, Tua?
Right now?
Yeah. Or Cousins.
I would go probably Kyler.
Okay.
Would you? You'd go Kyler.
Yeah, I'd go Kyler. Yeah, I'd definitely go Kyler.
Yeah.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Like the Cleveland Browns as an example. Todd Monken, he's done pretty good things with guys that he's gotten a hold of as far as quarterbacks go. He doesn't know who he's got up there. He doesn't know what Shador is, what Deshaun Watson was, or whatever. And they've got money.
Well, he's got Deshaun Watson whether he likes it or not.
Right.
There's no doubt about that.
That's another guy they got to figure out. Another guy that they can't move because no one's going to take that contract. His contract is guaranteed. These other guys get cut loose, you just take a dead cap hit, which is what some of these guys
Has Aaron
are
Rodgers said what he's going to do?
Nope.
I mean, we're starting free agency.
And how about the idea of Malik Willis cashing a big check?
Now, okay, there's option 1A right there. Out of everybody you just named, Malik Willis is, I think, far and ahead in this class.
What happened? Okay, here's from a quarterback whisperer point of view. Let's just at least hit on this because it is kind of interesting and fascinating to me. Malik Willis goes out of the Hugh Freeze Liberty offense into the NFL. It looks like he might be in a good sweepstakes during the lead up to the draft, that he might go in the first round. Bottom line, he falls to the third round. Goes to Tennessee. Tennessee gives up on him. He says goodbye. He goes to Green Bay. Matt LaFleur, when his quarterback gets hurt, he turns him into a dang budding superstar.
Go look at the difference in Malik's mechanics when he was at Tennessee and now.
So it's Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, but is that a concern? Because LaFleur has done this with a bunch of quarterbacks. Like, what if he gets away from LaFleur? Then what?
No. So Malik trains with us, and when Malik comes in and he leaves, we're all like, golly, like that dude is every
completely
ball
changed.
Every ball is dead in the nose, every single ball, and he's got more arm strength than just about anybody in the league. He's more powerful than just about anybody in the league. He's a Pro Bowl quality physically guy. Even talking about mechanics now. Now he hasn't been asked to lead an entire team for an entire season, like, you know, at the level that he's going to be asked to lead, making whatever million he's going to be making, because he's probably going to be making, what, $30 or $40 million.
Yeah, it's going to be in that mid-30 range.
Right. So I don't know what's going to happen there.
Insane.
But as far as like where he's at as a quarterback, mechanically, physically, man, he is unbelievable.
I mean, good for him. I think it's great that he makes that kind of money. But man, I could just see him going to the Jets And halfway into the season, we're like, whoa.
Yeah. But
not because he's not. I'm just saying you're in the Jets, and the Jets are what the Jets are. You know what I mean?
Well, right now, at least one of the talking heads out there is saying, hey, go to Miami. That's the projection, is that he replaces Tua. Well, we don't know what Jeff Hafley is going to have with an offense down there. We have no idea. But at the same time, I like what you're saying, Denny. LaFleur has made magic. Now, he's only had 2 starters. It's not like he's had a bunch of other guys.
He's done an unreal job with Jordan Love.
He did.
Denny, was he not like a big project when they drafted him?
Oh, huge.
Yeah, it's been
huge.
Really, he is a hell of a good coach.
Aaron Rodgers, that kid soaked up everything about it. To the point that when he played his first game after Aaron Rodgers left, like I remember watching the first 3 throws going, my gosh, it looks just like Aaron Rodgers.
Right, yeah.
I think I even remember you saying that on our show because you're like, and I didn't see it coming.
And he still does.
Yeah.
He still looks just like him.
Yeah. Did not see it coming. And we'll find out where Rodgers goes if he is to stick around one more year. Pittsburgh, there's at least a circle of thought that they hired Mike McCarthy to rekindle.
I think he's staying.
That relationship and see if he comes back. We'll see. All right, you coming back next week? Maybe. Denny _Thompson.
Week to week.
Yeah, the quarterback whisperer, hanging out with us on a beautiful Monday. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, bro.
All righty.
It is XL Primetime.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford. The roar of the crowd. The theater of your mind.
Breaking free, they're not going to catch him.
It comes alive in your ears.
Showtime.
Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio. 1010 XL.
If your lawn took a beating this winter, listen up. Prosser here for Julington Creek Pest Control. They've just started the first of 3 rounds of premium granular fertilizer. No cheap liquid fertilizer here. Custom blended for Northeast Florida lawns. Their certified technicians apply slow-release nutrients. Rebuild your lawn thick, strong, and green over time. Plus, they protect your home from pests and termites. Call Julington Creek Pest Control today. Our family serving yours since 1984.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. I'm celebrating an anniversary. 2 years ago, hit my goal weight with a Waco 180. 40 pounds gone. Now, I know it's not 100 plus like Hacker, but 40 pounds was my number. That was the weight holding me back, slowing me down. I didn't do it with meds, didn't do it with side effects, didn't rely on a shortcut I had to have to stay on forever. I did it with a plan. Awesome free coaching for life and learning how to eat in a way that actually works in real life. A Waco 180 knows you travel, knows you eat out, knows you have cravings. A real-life plan for real-life people. Maybe your number's 25 pounds. Maybe it's 40 like mine. Maybe it's more than 100 like Hack. Whatever your number is, we're proof you can reach it and keep it off without putting something in your body you don't want. Awaken 180 works. Go get your number at awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800.
Spring cleaning is great until you realize the drains in your home have been collecting memories all winter. If your sink burps, your shower pools, or your toilet hesitates like it's thinking about it, call Duck Rooter. We've got years of experience and honest pricing that doesn't make you clutch your wallet. Right now, during our spring drain cleaning promotion, get your drains cleaned with a free camera inspection for only $129. Must have outside cleanout. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Players' Championship returns to TPC Sawgrass March 10th through 15th. Experience golf's most iconic stage with enhanced food and beverage offerings, interactive fan attractions, and an atmosphere built for every type of fan. See the best players in the world, including world #1 Scotty Scheffler, 2025 champion Rory McIlroy, and fan favorite Brooks Koepka take on the legendary Stadium Course and the famous Island Green. Tickets available at theplayers.com.
Brian Wall here. Would you take your paycheck, go to the bank, cash it, and then simply throw it up in the air? I didn't think so. But in a way, over the years, that is exactly what you're doing if you have old or builder-grade windows in your home. Even if you have a brand new home, those windows are not the best windows you can have to save on your energy bills. Window World has sold millions of replacement windows to homeowners like you, and Window World's customer satisfaction is the highest in the business. Please check Window World out yourself and save on your new windows and on your energy bills. Compare with other companies and you'll see Window World is simply the best for less. It's up to you. You can call Window World and get a free estimate, get the best guarantee in the window replacement business, save money on your new windows, and save more on your energy bills. Call Window World today at 904-443-7001 or go online to windowworldneflorida.com. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my golden moment is I know we live in a time where you don't tell people what to do. Can't tell people not to boo. But I also think that there has to be some tact involved. This man's on the interview. Can't boo a man on this interview, bro. I don't care. No, whatever form it may be, you can't be booed when you're at a job interview.
They were booing Beck up at the combine.
It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous.
Hardcore is what it is.
That's hardcore. It is hardcore.
And Denny said the entire time he did his work.
I watched it. When I watched it, every time he dropped back to throw a pass, they booed him.
Well, it's like the dude that once you find the guy that you don't like on the other basketball team, like the Rowdy Reptiles, they do a great job. A lot of home team fans do a great job. They pick out one guy or whatever, and they heckle the hell out of him and just try and drive him.
But see, I understand that. That's a competitive setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, competitive setting. I can understand it. Yeah, this is an interview. Man, if he was in a suit with a briefcase, I mean, basically, he's trying to get a job.
Yeah.
And there were people out there booing him.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine if you go to a job, interviewing.
Oh, well, you
I mean, honestly,
yes.
if you're a young cat, your first job interview, and it's $1 million job.
Yeah.
And you got people booing at you.
You're already sweating enough as it is. You don't need any extra help. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's hardcore, Matt.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, my golden moment is I want the Iowa Locks. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I want the Iowa Locks in Duval. He's the perfect fit. Genny is the perfect fit for here. Is he not?
Look, I fall in love with a mullet every February. Okay, and Jennings is the latest. I would mock Tate Ratledge last year a bunch here.
Does he pronounce it Jennings or Jennings?
It's Jennings.
It's Jennings. All right, because it's spelled Genni.
If you're gonna rock that mullet, it ain't Jennings.
All right,
okay, it's Jennings. It's Jennings. Okay, it's with a soft J. Okay, soft G.
Get him here, man.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of upgrading both lines of scrimmage. The defensive line for me is more important than the offensive line just because of the hay that this team made. Doesn't mean it can't happen because, like I said, I mocked him in my second round. I believe it was my second round.
Imagine Wyatt Milam on the left and the Flowing Locks on the right.
Yeah. And Ezra played well. Not a lock, but played well. And McCary could not stay healthy, unfortunately. They're still on the hook for a big number for him, so it's not like they can just with the dead cap that they're dealing with. They're I don't believe they're going to keep.
He
offing.
is their guy too.
Yeah, and they signed him, and he's owed $10 million, and so it's a big chunk of change. And if he is healthy, he's a good player, not a great player, but a good player. And Robert Hainsey outperformed what I think most people expected. Most people viewed, he lost his job down there in Tampa. Well, he came up here and kicked tail. He said, I'm gonna be a leader. I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to win this job and keep this job. And that's what Hainsey did. So we'll see if they do add somebody, but it's definitely going to come through the draft. They ain't signing anybody.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how Wyatt Milam comes to camp, how Jonah comes to camp, what shape he's in.
Yeah.
Like if these guys are in like the best shape of their life and they're bigger and they're stronger, they're both going to push very hard for starting spots. Both those guys.
As well they should. It's like we said, these are their guys. So the Jimmy Gladstone's draft board, it began in 2025. He wants to prove that he's got guys that not just plug and play, but you can get them in the system, develop them, let them learn the offense, and then when needed, step in. That's why I really believe he raised the floor. and needs to be given as much credit for that because he made it a priority during this last offseason. Raise the floor of this roster. And when guys needed to step in because of injury, they performed well. They performed
I agree,
pretty well.
I think you're not taking a guy in the third round and hoping he plays by his third year. Like, he's got to play first year unless he's injured, which he was.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's got to play this year. He's got to be a starter this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think so. I think any of these guys that you're looking at, when you say which one, third round and beyond.
If Ransall's healthy, he's got to be a starter too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes. They drafted him to be one of their next defensive stars on the back end. They say safety, and they're going to give him every opportunity to be a safety, and they have room there. Antonio Johnson obviously proved that he can represent the future as well. Dewey may not represent the future. Eric Murray may be more short-term than long-term just because he's long in tooth. You bring him back another year, I'm fine with that. I love what you got out of Jordan Lewis and Eric Murray, two proven veterans.
I think it might come down to Murray and Dewey. As long as Ransall's healthy, I think it might come down to those two. Yeah.
Yeah, all things equal. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the youth movement, but I don't know. Dewey might be on the chopping block, I would think.
Hate to see that, man.
Yeah.
Well, he is Duval, and he respelt the way we spell it for a while there because of how good he was and what he was able to do.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
He respelled?
Yeah, he went with a D-E-W. D-E-W-V-A-L-L. He respelt it. Listen, whenever you respell something, you don't need good grammar. He respelled it.
You respelt it.
Simple as that.
That's kind of like you're going to get killed.
Yeah, exactly. With a D-E-W, man. And I would love to see him come back. He has been a special teams guy. He's been a leader in a lot of ways in the locker room.
Yeah.
He is pointed out when suck existed in that locker room. He pointed out that Doug Marrone didn't even know his name. Stuff like that.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
loved it
guys
too.
like that, man.
Yeah. But you still have to get, and for the most part, Dewey always was able to overcome speed with his brain, that he was able to be in the right spot at the right time because he knew how to run and do his job on defense. And we'll find out whether they view him like that or not. That's really,
he gets exposed every once in a while, but I think he's a smart player back there, which is what you need.
Well, the problem is when you did see the explosives that popped up, they came at some of the worst times, and it could have been either Nico Collins with his big play against Tyson Campbell. They ended up moving Tyson Campbell on. Could have been the Greg Newsome play where he gave up a big play in the – was that the Houston game? No, it was the Seattle Seahawks game. He gave up that big play to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And so those are the ones that drive you nuts, and that's that back-end safety help that you need rolling over and making those types of plays. So, all right, before we are done, we do have to go back to JJ talking about Italy because he said it's his birthday coming up in a couple of days, so we got to bring it up.
We also got a weekend rewind.
I mean, he said it is.
Yeah.
I should do that like once every few months.
By the way, that was, and I'm not being sexist here, but that was very girlish of you.
It was, but I just thought since we're talking about birthdays, I mean, might as well.
Do you
give
do
myself
like your
a
half
shout-out.
birthday too?
No,
Which
but
is
I
also
will.
very
More
popular
importantly
among
than
women?
my birthday, tomorrow is my mother's birthday.
Yes, happy birthday,
So shout
Linda.
out to Linda La Silva.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice there. Little known trick: you sign up for a lot of different things that you get when you're stuck on the email list. Sign up for a bunch of different birthdays, just so you can get an extra little.
I saw that's like a life hack where almost like all these restaurants give you free stuff on your birthday.
Never know. An appetizer. Who can't use an appetizer? It's XL.
XL Prime Time, driven by Duval Ford. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care, totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyoublow.com.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Lauren Adams, an Ambassador Girl Scout from Troop 1228 with the Girl Scouts of Gateway Council. With support from the players, Girl Scouts like me are going into leaders with courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Only 8 days until the players.
Shoot your shot on Prize Picks. Hicken here and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right, Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. All kinds of great features on Prize Picks, too, like stats, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So, like, hey, Steph Curry, points, 3-pointers, assists. Now you can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. But remember, you got to download the Prize Picks app today. Use code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's right, but you must put in code 1010XL and you'll get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's all on Prize Picks. Prize Picks, man, it's good to be right.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. The Weekend Rewind, brought to you by Cycles of Jacksonville, the big boy toy store for big boy toys.
What happened this weekend?
Is Reddick the greatest of all time?
Well, they said this could not be done. Winning the first 3 races of a NASCAR season. No one has ever done it. Not since 1949. It happens today. Three-peat for Tyler Reddick.
Gator Hoops wins the SEC.
Split action. He finds Brown on the opposite end of the court. Those ball reversals are really difficult for Arkansas to guard. Now Brown end to end. Back out to Clapjar. Nice look. And their best shooter buries a 3.
Gator baseball keeps it rolling in South Florida.
Bilka from the belt. And the pitch. And there it goes. A deep drive to left field. Backing up on the warning track, and that one's gone. Zerwitz erases the 4th strikeout with a 3-run home run.
USA Hockey goes on SNL.
Holy Megan, it's so cool that we're all here.
It was going to be just us, but we thought we'd invite the guys too.
Yeah, we thought we'd give them a little moment to shine.
I tell you what, it's their world. We're just living in it. That's for sure. The Weekend Rewind, and you talk about USA Hockey, anything else that's gone on over the last handful of weeks. We've been treated some great stuff what happened over the weekend brought to you by Cycles of Jacksonville, including history making. Reddick in NASCAR just rolling to victory lane again. The Gators, very impressive with what they've been able to do to roll. And by the way, John Calipari and Todd Golden.
Well, first off, Todd Golden.
Did they get into it?
Well, they were yelling at each other. But Todd Golden actually started like hold me back once his 6'6", 250-pound assistant stepped in front of him. Then he was hold me back.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course. That's usually
Calipari's a big boy, right?
Yeah, and then he had to get held back too.
Is he not?
He's 6'1", 6'2".
Okay.
He had to get held back too. Both of them went with that classic move.
But Cal's got the classic, the whole classic interaction with
John
John Chaney. Yeah.
Like whenever you bring up Coach Cal, that's still the first thing I think of.
Well, now I might think of this one because he looked at the ref and he looked at Golden and he went, "What the F was that?" and they were going at it there for just a little bit. And then they ended up
what does he have to complain about? They lost by like 30 points.
37, worst loss of his career.
37.
Yeah. They got smoked. That's for sure. And for what Florida has done, just in terms of quad one wins and all that stuff.
34, 34.
It is impressive what they're doing.
They're on their way to a 1 seed. They got Mississippi State to win the SEC outright.
They'll probably blow through the tournament.
Midweek. Then they were at Kentucky to finish it off.
Mm-hmm.
Then you win 3 in the tournament. They're already landed the 1 seed. You win 3 in the SEC tournament, they'll be a 1 seed.
Yeah. Well, you have to. Yeah, and I wouldn't even argue with that. It's just a matter of how the other ones finish. But yeah, they have moved up dramatically.
Unfortunately for them, they lost to some of the other teams competing for the 1 seed.
Yeah, the UConns of the world, the Arizonas of the world.
They'll have won 11, 14 straight at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're rocking and rolling. Arizona over Kansas over the weekend as well.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Tommy Mack joins us now. Helmets and heels, getting ready to roll. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Happy Monday, man.
Yeah,
how you guys doing?
Happy Monday.
Good, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched a little hoops, believe it or not, this weekend. Wife's not feeling well, so I was like, what am I going to do? I'll turn on the TV, watch a little hoop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana, Michigan State.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty good game.
What do you got, the little soul button going there?
I got a gig this, every time I have a dad bod show, I feel like I got to have some kind of facial hair. I don't know why. It's kind of a weird thing. I feel like more of a rock and roller with it or something.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that logic.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, we're at Ponte Vedra on Saturday night at the local if you want to come check us out.
Do you ever do any eyeliner or anything?
No, but we did dress up as Kiss once and did the full makeup, so that was pretty.
Who were you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Were you Paul Stanley? Who were you?
No, I was Simmons. Yeah, I was Gene Simmons. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. My wife did all of it through a kit, but it was fantastic.
Snake tongue.
Great stuff. Yeah. I got a long tongue, so it fit good. You know what I mean? I fit right in. I fit right in. We're going to talk to Mike Pereira today. Talk a little officiating. I want to find out about this tush push and forward motion question that I have. So that'll be interesting. And then Seth Payne will join us out in Houston. Talk about their busy day so far. With trades and making things happen. David Montgomery going there.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Mixon, I don't know what happened to him. I think they missed him a ton. He's a beast. But Dave Montgomery should be a nice addition to that team.
Yep. I love that guy. Not anymore. All right, Tommy Mack. Thank you, buddy. We will be listening. Helmets and Heels coming up next. I loved him in the Honolulu blue. Not so much in that Texan red. All right, JJ, have a great time.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be back in a week, just in time for the players.
And you're landing in...
what do you mean?
Like where are you landing?
I'm going to Florence.
Okay, Florence, and then you're staying there the whole time?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Beautiful. All right, have a good time. Happy
for
birthday.
my listeners, if you guys are listening in Florence right now, you'll see me out there.
They'll find him on the app.
And it's my birthday.
I'm going to be repping the cane so hard. Just know that. Everywhere I go.
Oh, all right, we're done. Thanks to Mokama Beer Company. Check them out on South 8th Street up in beautiful Fernandina. Pick them up on any of the shelves if you're out shopping for some great craft. We are done. Joe C., Matty Hayes, Big Surge, and JJ.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford Mobile Service. Game-ready service right to your driveway. 1010XL.
All right, I want a 32 belly option on 2-on-2. Ready? Right!
Where every day is game day.
Good luck surviving the offseason, football fans.
At first I was